I find it curious that women get so upset about the biological fact that most men prefer women in their younger years, mainly due to fertility, low body count, and just general attraction. When I knew countless women at the age of 19, 20 who dated 30, 35 plus men while they were young, and then all of a sudden they get to be 30, 35, and now all of a sudden they disagree with it, saying it's creepy. I find that it's more just an insecurity factor and the fact that they are no longer that young and now they see those women as competition, which is sad because in reality, most of my videos are really to teach younger women to choose better in their 20s. If you are in your 30s and still single, that is no reason to hate on the younger generation or hate on the men that prefer them and by calling them creepy or even words that I'm not even going to use here. Innately, I have always known this. My husband is 7+ years older than me, and I did that for a reason. And he did that for a reason. At the age of 37 when we met, he knew he wanted a family. He's not going to go find another 37-year-old hoping by the grace of God or with fertility treatments that they could have a baby. I'm not hating on women. We just need to understand both sides. Men have every right to choose their preferences just as women do. For example, nobody wants to date a short, broke man.
Man, talk about telling it like it is. I love this woman. I love her for her honesty, and I love the fact that she's married to an older guy, right? Only 7 years older, but still an older guy. And clearly seems happy. And she's a good-looking chick. I mean, this is the type of chick that, easily could have gotten plenty of chads in her life, easily could have ridden the carousel. She would have owned the dating apps, in her youth, and even still right now. She would do very well if she was to get out there on those dating apps, right? If she were to leave her man, God forbid. But she doesn't. She stays with him. She's in a happy marriage with this guy, and she's telling other women, she's giving other women great advice. Hey, date a little older, ladies, right? Stop. Hey, and you old bags that are now shaming these young girls for doing what you did back in the day, which is dating older guys. You need to stop being so hypocritical, right? Don't be a hypocrite. Especially since you did it back in the day. Now that you're out of power, don't try to pull the rug from out underneath these younger women today and keep them from achieving happiness with some guy, right? So I love the fact that she's calling out these other women and telling them to, hey, lay off of these guys, stop shaming these chicks, right? If they want to date each other, they should, because look at me, I'm in a happy relationship with my man. And again, I'm very happy for her. You notice, with this chick, as I was saying, she could easily got herself some GQ model looking Chad back in the day and probably still pull some really good looking dudes even today, but she's not taking advantage of that. She probably, as we said, she cashed in her chips, right? Maybe even dropped her standards a little bit. I'm sure she's with a decent looking guy, but probably dropped her standards a little bit and just cashed in her chips at the casino and was like, okay, I'm out, found a good guy. Hey, I know what else is out there, right? Might have seen the 33 Secrets and be like, okay, I don't want to end up like that. And let me go ahead and cash it in with this guy. He's a good guy. He comes home, comes home at night, treats me right. Gonna have a family with this guy. And you know what, ladies? You should do the same, right? If you want to be happy, you should do the same. Don't stay out there, okay? Don't stay out there. Don't keep spreading your legs for these random dudes on the apps, right? Cash it in and be happy like I am. Next clip.
You want to know what modern day dating has done to me? Let me just give you a quick example. There's a guy that's been texting me, and yesterday he didn't text me back much, which for me is totally fine. I genuinely just forget to text people back, and I didn't realize that he hadn't texted me yesterday. But he texted me this morning, and he was like, sorry, I was under the weather. I was in and out of sleep yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better today. What are you doing today? Blah, 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 blah. My initial reaction, no, you weren't. No, you weren't sick. So don't use that excuse. Just tell me you were with another girl. That's fine. I don't care. Just be honest. You weren't sick. Why is that my first reaction? Why is my initial reaction no, you weren't? You're lying. Just tell me you were another girl. Why is that my initial reaction? And that, people, is what modern day dating has done to me. I have trust issues out the wazoo. And I don't know what to do about that. And it's not looking good.
Yeah, and these trust issues come from A, being out in the dating world for way too long, and B, dating too many bad men, right? Which are both your own voluntary choices to do. Right? Could have settled. You could have cashed it in earlier. She's not a bad looking girl. Could have got somebody, right? But no, she chose to stay out there. And now she has accumulated emotional baggage, right? And this is what turns guys off from dating these older women. Like, too much baggage. Now she has baggage. She has trust issues, right? And it's super annoying to date somebody with trust issues. And usually these chicks show their cards very early on in your relationship, right? You'll see it before you start actually dating them, they'll start to show their cards like, hey, I called you last night after, I think it was only like 10:30. How come you weren't answering? Oh, I went to sleep early. Do you always go to sleep this early? They'll just start kind of poison dripping you little by little, right? There might be a time where you don't text her back right away, right? Maybe it's just like a half hour, 45 minutes later. Then you finally respond. She's like, oh, I texted you 45 minutes ago. What were you doing? Oh, I was just out with some friends after work. What friends? Are these like coworkers, or are these people that you used to date? They start like nitpicking like that, and you're just like, stop. And you're not even really dating yet, and they're already doing this. Huge turn off. It's really sad, and I've dated some women like this in the past where, I really liked them too. I mean, it really ruins things, because you could really like the girl and really be into her and really want it to work. And then she starts pulling this, and it's a massive turn off. And then all of a sudden you're like, I don't think this is going to work, right? Because I don't want to be nagged like I'm a little boy the rest of this relationship, right? I'm already out of my parents' house. I'm not looking to go back and be treated like a child anymore, right? But this is how these chicks make you feel, because they have trust issues. They've been cheated on by some dude, so they expect everybody's going to do it to them, right? It's just kind of this very like black pill type mentality that they get, and everything's going to go wrong, or every guy's going to cheat on me, every guy is a dog, blah blah blah. So anyway, next clip.
So I just had an epiphany. I'm 30. And as I'm sitting here doing my makeup, like the little Gen Z teeny boppers taught me, I was thinking about, I want to have kids by the time I'm 32. So that gives me 2 years to get married and try to get pregnant, have the baby. So normally I would be sitting here being like, I have 2 years to figure all that out and do all that. But a light bulb just went off. And I thought, no, I have 2 years to conquer the world, to travel the world, to accomplish everything, become a supernova, become a superstar. I've got 2 years left, because in 2 years, I'm not going to be able to go out and be out until 2 a.m. like I was last night and be hungover like I am today and still function. I'm not going to be able to do that, because I'm going to have a human to take care of. So, ladies, I suggest we all flip the switch and say, oh my God, I only have 2 years left to do XYZ, whatever it is that your heart desires. That's my hot take for today, so I hope that helps someone, because it helped me. Bye.
Okay, so here we have a woman who is 32 years old talking about how she only has 2 years. No, your time was up 2 years ago, okay? It's too late now. You're already 30, so I have no clue what she's even talking about. But yeah, it's already too late for this girl. And if she had any smarts about her, she would stop goofing off online, dump all these fantasies, and go find herself a man before it's too late. And yeah, and cash it in, because it's just gonna get worse and worse. As I always say, it's not gonna get better, ladies. It will only get worse. If you're still out there, still single, and have no man, right? It's not gonna get any better. Will not get any better for you. when will these chicks learn? I mean, now especially that we have social media, and especially since now they can see their peers, other women basically, who are 10 years ahead of the game, 20 years ahead of the game, older than them, and see these women complain about their lives, being single, never getting married, having no kids, and talk about how lonely it is, how depressing it is, and how they wish they did things differently, how they wish they didn't piss away their 20s. Maybe she might, catch some sort of sense and, like change her, just kidding, well, change the way she thinks about things, but I doubt it, because these women almost never change, and they just double down on this fantasy that they have endless amounts of time to do whatever they want and travel the world and go chase whatever goals they have. No, I mean, that is something that you do when you're very young. I mean, I really wish that these chicks would realize, at a much younger age, that they do have a deadline, right? They have only so much time to get things done, right? Whereas for guys, we do have, we just have plenty of time, right? I mean, this is why we can have kids all the way up until our 80s. We could still father children. I think Robert De Niro just fathered a child at like 80 something years old. Can an 80-year-old woman pull that off? No. Can an 80-year-old man pull it off? Yeah. That's the way things work. It's the way the cookie crumbles. But as always, drop your comments below, gentlemen. Let me know what you think. It's a nice coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you there in my comments.
All right, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here with the Lamborghini. Yes, it's my Lambo. Go to Matt Cross Official, my IG, see the entire process of me purchasing this vehicle. It took about 2 months to close, and the same guy who delivered my DeLorean also delivered my Lamborghini. TJ at Florida Exotic Transport. If you ever need to transport a muscle car, exotic car, he's your man. So, very excited about this vehicle. It's actually a pretty rare find. It's Rossifesto Red, which is one of the rarest colors for Lamborghini. It's a $14,880 option, believe it or not. I was on a hunt for one for over 2 years, just like I was my DeLorean. Finally found one. It's got super low miles, 11K, not bad. And we're going to be featuring this car a lot more here on the channel for many years to come. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Whew. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. It hasn't dried yet, but I'm still putting this on there. It's my IG tag. But as always, gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button below. Do it for the Lamborghini and the DeLorean. I still have it, by the way. I'm not selling the DeLorean. I'll probably keep this car for a little bit, but DeLorean is gonna stay. So we'll get the DeLorean back on here pretty soon, but enjoy the Lamborghini. And again, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there into the world and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. And I want you to become one of us. I want you to join us. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me in Mastery. So take advantage of it. It's the best way to support my work. If you love what I'm doing here, if you love what I'm teaching you here, and you feel like I've added value to your life, this is the best way to pay me back. Get into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out with the Lambo. Till next time. Whew, so sweet.